The first round already started off with a war, with Michael pronating into a king's move, cracking the wrist of Devon, Devon trying to go inside, engage the shoulder, get the cup in. This stalemate would go on for a long time.
Devon Larratt are fit to burst. Monster Michael Todd with an enormous top roll drive and the super heavyweight champ.
Michael managed to pin Devon with a well-timed press, taking an early 1-0 lead. However, Devon refused to give in. In the second round, he would change up his strategy, going for a top roll. But Michael would still crack Devon's wrist. Due to that, Devon would again readjust and start focusing on his rise. With that, he managed to regain the wrist, and he climbed so high that he literally walked right out of these straps, which forced a restart. Upon another go, Devon utilized the same strategy again. He started rising up as high as possible, then eventually engaged his shoulder and finally secured a pin. However, he was not out of the woods yet, as it was a running foul. Another restart, Devon has found the strategy. He starts rising up once again, climbing as high as he possibly can, then engaging the shoulder and opening the king's move of Michael Todd.
Keep on it there. Over. Here it comes.
Enormous drive. Surely he must finish the match from there. An impossible position.
The score is now even, 1-1. The third round, Devon applied the same technique. He rose steadily, maintained his pronator, and secured the cup. Michael repeatedly tried to flop him. However, Devon maintained the control, or did he? Michael here was clearly in an absolutely horrible position. His wrist was cracked, his arm was getting stretched out, his pronator was barely holding up, his riser was completely dumped, and when he tried engaging the shoulder, his arm kept getting outside of the shoulder line. A literal arm break mode. But here's one thing to know. You can never count Michael out.
If the man from Arkansas can find it, he may be alive, oh. So close. Oh, look at the drive! Monster Michael Todd!
Out of an absolutely impossible position, Michael somehow managed to flop Devon. 2-1 Michael. The war was on. The fourth round started off with both athletes going into a top roll, then Michael attempting to press and Devon countering more aggressively this time, and once again evening the score, 2-2. The fifth round will tell us who is the winner. Off the go, Michael goes deep into the king's move, cracking Devon's wrist. However, Devon then regains it, starting to sweep to the side. He almost manages to pin Michael. Michael barely defends with a king's move and has a running foul in the process. Michael then tries going into a flop press, going into that arm break position once again, but Devon doesn't let him.
Must finish and does so.
Countering one of the most unorthodox and aggressive styles in the sport.